some air, stuck my elbow out the car. When I heard the music playing from a jukebox, honky-tonkin' bar, I went and shuffled through the tunes for the one thing that I knew, that song of ours. When loving you was hard. Indiana Rose. So play it one more time, one more for the road. We used to sit out on the porch with all that sweet corn shining in the breeze. Like the way you used to dance with all them children wrapped around your knees. Though now I find myself waiting on something else to comfort me, the way it used to be. My Indiana Rose. So play it one more time, one more for the road. Because that old song was all we left behind. Those regrets, I feel them all the time. The love we once had, it's hard to find. Now it's hard to know. Going through the motions ain't enough if no one's playing fair. When all you wanted was someone to come home, something to share. Because everybody knows with the promise there's a reason to care. And I was never there. My Indiana Rose. So play it one more time, one more for the road. Because that old song was all we left behind. Those regrets, I feel them all the time. The love we once had, it's hard to find. Now it's hard to know. My Indiana Rose. My Indiana Rose. I'm hoping for a little rainfall to come and brighten up the land. I'm hoping for my friend to call just to wonder where I am. Yeah, I know I got lots of holes to fill and lots of luck to find, so much to lose. On my bitter side of blue, bitter side of blue. I didn't mean to drag you down to a place where it's hard to care. I didn't mean to make you cry and leave you livid on the stairs. But I thank you now for coming back, even though you know it's hard to lack the view of my bitter side of blue. My bitter side of blue. Yeah, I get tired of waking up late in a lonely place with my big mistakes. If these old walls could talk, they'd probably scream. Yeah, I get tired of moping around like a big old clown, 'cause I let you down. I think the bathroom mirror just laughed at me. And my bitter side of blue, it keeps on shining through. Yeah, the trouble with work is that we're always there. Oh, what a clever dream. The eat and run traffic jam begins again next week. Well, I'll try my best to beat the line, only wish I had more time to spend with you. And my bitter side of blue, bitter side of blue. Yeah, I get tired of waking up late in a lonely place with my big mistakes. If these old walls could talk, they'd probably scream. Yeah, I get tired of moping around like a big old clown, 'cause I let you down. I think the bathroom mirror just laughed at me. And my bitter side of blue, that keeps on shining through. Connie says she's alright, he didn't mean to knock her down. As her eyes turn slowly toward the memory still lying on the ground. Connie's one bad actress as she plays her part, who always wants to leave him but never seems to start. Hours past sundown, his headlights hit the walls. Connie's in the bedroom with her pills and alcohol. It's hard to keep your hopes up when he's busting down the door, with his hands like gloves that won't feel you anymore. Mama, better run tonight. Drop the broom, quit sweeping up your broken dreams. All the things she does for love these days, like putting up with his hands that way. They found her in the kitchen, cleaning up the mess. Another sleepless morning for the lady with the bloody head. There's a shadow in the hallway who never says a word. You don't want to get to know them, the kids are of no concern. Mama, better run tonight. Drop the broom, quit sweeping up your broken dreams. All the things she does for love these days, like putting up with his hands that way. Connie says she's alright, he didn't mean to knock her down. As her eyes turn slowly toward the memory still lying on the ground. I sat down with the man, and sure enough the show began. He warned me about kicking that can down the road. He said, son, before you know, you're young one day, the next you're old. You won't believe how quick it goes. I'd say it came and went, it came and went. Oh, how it came and went. Pointed out an old door frame, all notched up where they used to wait in line just to hear him say, look how you've grown. He'd dust them off every time they'd fall, wipe their noses when they were small. They grew up right down the hall, and then they came and went, they came and went. How they came and went. We took a walk across the lawn, shared a tale or two about love, until all the grass was gone and the tree line grew. Slowing down to catch a breath, he reached out and pinched my neck. Said soon enough you'll be looking back on how it came and went, it came and went. How it came and went. It came and went. How it came and went. Being on the road's quite a feeling. We're feeling alone's just a point of view. Can't help myself but wonder if you're back at home feeling it too. 'Cause back at home it's you and I pillows talk and sometimes cry, like whispers in my ears. I can't help but hear, that make me turn around and think of two. Being on the road's quite a feeling, but the feeling's still missing you. Missing you. Am I a fool? It's hard to say. Living like a coin up in the air. I hate to love you that way. Clearly felt, but hardly there. 'Cause when I'm there, it's on the phone. Hello, how are you? Gotta go. I'm always on the move, or leaving soon. I'm a dreamer in a car. Being on the road's quite a feeling, but the feeling's right where you are. Right where you are. These endless nights of heavy drinking, though they ain't enough, they've held me close. Like a worn out joke that keeps on rolling, try and make you laugh when the nights are cold. 'Cause when the nights are cold, I think of you. When one more round will get you through. Well, I admit I'm having fun, being on the run, digging out postcards for a change. Being on the road's quite a feeling, but the feeling just ain't the same. Ain't the same. The view, that country air, and the way it felt just being near. Those old familiar sights with that dusty road charm, and all the folks who seem to be wondering where you are. So come on down to Central Ave, exit 264, 'cause we're gonna have ourselves a time at that Union train whistle show. The old town drum is still going strong. Everybody knows that he's still around, walking up and down the street, tossing luck into his drink, with bar stools in his eyes. He's always got a seat, so come on down to Central Ave, exit 264, 'cause we're gonna have ourselves a time at that Union train whistle show. Sweet summer sweat, kissing in the park. We'll hop off at a ride, 'cause the show's about to start. That old rodeo parade with all them carnies you recall, who charge an arm and leg for that game you'll never win. But come on down to Central Ave, exit 264, 'cause we're gonna have ourselves a time at that Union train whistle show. At that Union train whistle show. At that Union train whistle show. Used to lay out on the lawn with the fireflies around the apple tree, beneath the moon when love was new, when the life you lived was day to day. And that old river sure was cold, if my memory serves me well. So I'll try my best to let you know how good it was back then and there when I head home. We used to run around that town, neon shoestrings and fluffy hair, cutting through the old man's backyard with big dumb smiles to hide our fear. And that old river sure was cold, if my memory serves me well. So I'll try my best to let you know how good it was back then and there when I head home. When I head home, then and there. Yeah, I remember my first first kiss and the face she made when I almost missed. As I pulled away, she was in denial, laughter in the distance, all her friends were there. And that old river sure was cold, if my memory serves me well. So I'll try my best to let you know how good it was back then and there when I head home. When I head home, then and there, when I head home, then and there. Washes up, takes out the trash, says hello to the neighbor next door. Their morning began with a couple of laughs they'd shared just a few days before. He's learned how to cope with a goodbye note his son left for him to read. When he finished the fight with a demon inside, had to clock out at age 23. Well, that was a long time ago, and Mr. Murphy's rooster still crows down on the farm. Charlie once lived down by the bridge. He could blend in with the concrete floor. Both tired and through, he battled for years with a chest pain he couldn't afford. And before there were stars, he'd head to the bars where all the regulars knew his name. But nobody cried when they heard that he died all alone out in the rain. Well, that was a long time ago, and Mr. Murphy's rooster still crows down on the farm. Murphy was a gentle soul. He could manage the land with his wit. The love of his life stood 4 feet tall, and in many ways was stronger than him. They used to drive into town for just a couple of rounds of bingo at the old Elks Club. passed away, she started to fade. Thought you might as well just give up. Well, that was a long time ago, and Mr. Murphy's rooster still crows down on the farm. Down on the farm. Well, Mr. Murphy's rooster still crows. Kicking up the fire on a worn out night with all my buddies and a jug of wine, playing musical chairs with the plume of smoke that couldn't make up its mind. Well, there's a bearded man to my left who sure knows how to laugh, and if you show up late and can't find a seat, well, you can lay down on the grass. Pull us back, wind us up, set us on the ground, watch us roll. When you let us go, we won't let you down. We know a woman strong as an oak, she's kinda like a second mother, but had to move away to an East Coast city for a long look around. Though she ain't here with her tears and beers, they are still with me now. She could drink with you till the sun popped up and throw you one more round. Pull us back, wind us up, set us on the ground, watch us roll. When you let us go, we won't let you down. Mikey started talking in a funny tongue, he was hard to understand. Tommy was living up in outer space until a walnut hit his head. I focused on the fire, which grew to be about the size of my cigarette. And then I took one look around at all the friends I had. Pull us back, wind us up, set us on the ground, watch us roll. When you let us go, we won't let you down. Could you stay here until the bright moon rolls around, till blue shadows and lost memories scrape the ground? Lend me a moment, a little time to slow it all down. so I can travel with you now. Those old graveyards, you know they're always plain to see, while the truth makes it hard to disagree. Lend me a moment, a little time, just to be, so I can travel with you now. My distractions, they'd like to keep me far from my home, where old heartache and sweet whiskey stop to say hello. Lend me a moment, a little time, to let it all go, so I can travel with you now.